So looking forward.
Yes, we are already live, going live now.
Okay. So what is the exact time now, the latest time of launch, which is announced? Is it 2:15?
There is the window is from 2 p.m. to 2:20, so only 20 minutes.
Okay, so maybe yes, I am in my car in the parking, so I will now, join a place inside and I will follow from inside.
The official count is 11 minutes.
11 minutes. Okay, so I'll go to
T minus 11 minutes.
Okay, excellent. So
maybe, I don't know if they will launch exactly at 14.
Yeah. Okay, so I leave the parking and I go to the the building where we have the rehearsal. Okay, thank you.
Hello, friends. A great historical moment today. Let's hope that everything will be fine and finger crossed. Here, Julio Rezende from Space Renaissance, Latin America, from Brazil, watching the launching too. Good luck.
Minus 11 minutes.
Okay, excellent. So
I don't know if they will launch exactly at 14.
Okay, so I leave the parking and I go to the building where we have the rehearsal. Okay, thank you.
Hello.
So let's talk about how you guys are feeling at this point. So I know Adrian and Alex, you two are, this is something you dedicate yourself to. How do you feel right now watching this? A lot of time into the research here. How do you feel?
I'm completely nervous right now. We're under 10. Seeing that rocket, the ship is full. Almost
Hello.
we are approaching the second flight of this video. I still can't.
Ja, 1,5 uur met uit, maar die zit daar.
Okay.
Ja, inderdaad. Ja, inderdaad. Ja, in Nederland, in Rotterdam, waar ik eigenlijk wilde, was mijn toelaat-examen. En er waren maar 60 leerlingen. Dus dat was heel snel
uitreiken naar België.
Ja.
Is somebody else talking or?
Yeah. For the launching.
I would okay. Now I would like to. I muted the live stream from NASA in order to allow Bernard and someone else to comment if we want to comment this very important launch today that we hope it will reach orbit after all the lessons learned from the first launch in April. So, yeah.
Yes, yeah, indeed. Okay, the first launch was already quite a significant progress. There was announced some many important critical points which were addressed. Okay, eventually the mission was lost, but actually on the launch pad we had a takeoff. There was a significant damage on the launch pad, but we are learning the lessons from this. And here, indeed, the approach of Elon Musk and SpaceX is to learn a lot from a series of failures. If you can remember, in the development of the Falcon rocket, they had 5 failures before the first success. So we wish them all, because this is very important for the future development of expansion into space. Yes, back to you.
Yeah, okay. So I think we 9 minutes now.
Okay.
9. Okay, but is it steady? Don't understand why. Too many windows open here. Let's try to get the right one. What happened?
Or as we're hearing right now, we're still.
Hello? Giulio, there are 2 of you. Okay, only one now. Okay. I don't understand what is my Windows doing here. Okay. Bernard, with your violin, very good thing. Now,
we didn't think of the timing, but it comes exactly at the time where we are going to give a concert. But so hopefully we are going to celebrate this important event with some music, which we are performing today and tomorrow. Space for all.
Yes, space for all. Excellent. Let me see if I can get back my sharing here. It says 7 minutes and 20, but what is it showing now? Okay, is the live again. Ooh, okay. Bernard, if you want to play something.
Well, I can play you Fly Me to the Moon if you want. For Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So that's for Elon Musk. Yeah. So
okay.
Now we are witnessing there's a launch now in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Elon Musk. Yes, Elon Musk. That's now. So I told them we are going to celebrate with the music. Yeah. So in 7. So may I introduce you the members of our space orchestra from Wassenaar, with whom we are playing. So you can put. We have. We have a program where we're going to perform, and we are witnessing the launch of attempt of Starship 2, the second one. The first one was half successful.
Unsuccessful.
Successful. Well, they went up to space, but then they lost orientation, so they had to destroy the rocket. And so now that's the second attempt of Elon Musk from Boca Chica.
Glad to meet you.
Yes.
Glad to meet you all.
Actually, Joanna is a musician astronaut.
Yes.
She visited our moon base in Aztec, and and so she will perform certainly flute in our future expedition.
Very nice. I'm an astronaut musician too. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Excellent. So they are set.
Very nice.
The concert is 2:30 anyway. The concert is at 2:30.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they are supposed
Yes,
to
you
launch
try.
before.
Ah, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So we have 4 minutes now, 4.5 minutes. I don't understand if it is from the start of the window or from the launch. We will see. In 4 minutes, we will see. I will reactivate the audio just to listen what they say.
They switch to internal power, the arm reflection mission system, all those things happening in these few last minutes of the count.
And we saw a little puff up there at the top there. That it's more topping off.
At the top of the ship, well, those are the heli tank vents. They are basically maintaining the pressure on those, and definitely quite interesting. I really love the people it's like this, fully venting and it's alive. You can see it.
Right, creature, right?
Yeah.
It is a monster.
It is amazing.
We are about 200 seconds away from the potential second flight of Starship. Just pointing that out here. Also pointing out that they are still apparently working on a boat issue in that range, but they might hold a T-minus 40 seconds to resolve that. They have the possibility to do that, as we hinted on before and probably guessed on before. So if this issue still remains when they are arriving at that point, they will probably hope to remain that one final issue in the range, because as of now, it seems that's the only issue they're working on. Everything with the vehicle, everything else seems to be good to go.
I think everyone in the chat should tell that guy to move his boat. 9,000 people are waiting. Just in our chat alone for this. So
on the other hand, it will happen, but they just don't hold. And they go through and it catches up. So once we get to that point of the T-minus 40 second point of the count, I think we all agree that we'll probably stand by and see if something happens. Nothing happens, then we'll probably have held the count, but definitely it's a very tense moment in the count there.
So Alex, where we're at right now is that this rocket is fully fueled. The engines are chilled, if I look at our time frame here. And pretty much now it's just getting the systems operational and making sure all of the flight hardware is ready to go, right? Is it just a period now where we're just checking everything?
Yeah, this is actually when the
Open the cake for me.
Now it is precisely the moment when operators
You can't hear.
I'm hearing you. You are not muted.
He's ready to go. Doc, I know how hard you've been working for this moment. How are you feeling right now? Are you even killing yourself here?
Not sure if he can. They may not need to hold. They may not need to hold. Okay. So we might be. Okay.
They are currently undergoing gimbal checks on the inner center engines of the booster. Boy, so if they don't go through the hole, that means in 40 seconds we're going through that whole point and straight to launch attempt.
And just to space. And just to make sure our viewers understand, once the deluge system comes on at the Firex, we will let you enjoy this until around max Q if we get there. We won't talk over like the engine ignition sequence. Don't worry about that. Once that Firex comes up, you're on in for a ride.
We're muting and we have what we call rocket ASMR, and because of the speed of sound, you're going to see things before you hear them. It's awesome, and we look forward to sharing that with all of you. And we've got 30 seconds. It looks like we went through the hold here, gentlemen, right?
We're waiting for confirmation. We are waiting for a confirmation here. Did they took the hold or not?
I think
they didn't. Because then we are. I see a hold.
No, I believe they're going.
Are they going? All right.
If they're going, we see the Firex, the deluge, and then it's going. Oh,
right. And we're keeping an eye on the deluge system.
We have a hold.
It's a bit of uncertainty. Have your eyes on the whole end.
It's quite,
yeah.
I believe they're holding because right now there's no way they there's no fire system activated, but I did see there's an indicator at T-minus 40 seconds when they clear the hold, that somehow there's like a vent out of the side of the oil, and I saw that vent. So,
and we should mention to our viewers that this is something that SpaceX has planned to do. They have that as part of their process here, so they can hold it 40 seconds and still make the window. We have 20 minutes in this window, so this is something we expected.
Given what I saw on the
launch just happened in another channel.
I'm mostly sure they went through, but something produced a hold.
Oh, well, this is not there.
We will wait here. We'll wait here if we see the fire X. Again, we need to. This is like short sentence commentary, as we sometimes call it, because you always need to be able to interrupt. Because as soon as that fire X goes, it's action time. So,
Adriano,
we are past now the opening of the window. We are currently holding. If I'm not mistaken, we don't know the cause of this hold, but we're getting more information. Planned hold.
They're holding.
Okay, so Alex, what do we got here?
Hold teams are using this time for final checks. All systems continue to look good for today's flight test. That is an official update from SpaceX just right now.
That's good news. So, I like these news.
Yes.
Okay. Let's leave them.
Let them figure it out.
Time to be able to. Exactly. Let's give them the time.
And it's about being careful because this needs to. And this kind of just adds to the excitement, I think. So, so for those of you just tuning in, we are in a planned hold, and we have 18 minutes left in the launch window here. So
if they can hold like they did with the first window, they can hold up until about 15 minutes into the launch window. So just to that also may be a limitation here. We just don't know. Clock has apparently resumed counting down.
Okay.
Yeah. We are going. Because I saw the golden vents, and there we go, the fire system has activated.
See you on the other side, everybody.
All right, enjoy, everybody.
Wow, that's a lot of water.
It's following from the car. Hello.
That's Auto.
Dit is Marieke, de kunstenaar.
She driving still?
No, she stopped.
Oh, mooi. Oh,
oh, wow. Okay, so that's well.
That went well.
Okay. Now we do a kind of webcast now
yeah.
With my president. Lineke.
The lounge.
We hebben een grotere raket. We are launching Starship. It's Starship. Just Elon Musk. Yes, the second attempt of Elon Musk. And it's just it just went 1 minute ago.
Oh, dus het kan nog misgaan.
And we're on TV, we are commenting. So wow, that's impressive. Yeah, it goes fast, huh?
Amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
A lot of water was used now.
Hello.
I believe
not yet. Wow. So far so good.
As you see,
so far so good.
Going with all 33 Raptor engines working here. Already.
History is being made.
Approaching hot staging here.
Wow.
This is.
Looks like those ground changes made a big difference here, didn't it?
Absolutely. We are approaching the hot staging here. They're about 30 seconds away from the hot staging moment. This is where we will see this event we all have been waiting for.
I'm so excited to be a part of
I'm
this.
so excited to see this.
Yeah. It just shows you how much effort they put in between these two flights to get to this point.
Absolutely.
Great job by our NSF crew getting these images to us also.
I believe that's hot staging.
I think so.
That is. Oh my God.
So next up, we're going to see if we can see the boost back. It looks like, yeah, it looks like it's.
It works.
Look at that.
It works. Wow.
Detached.
That looked good to me, Alex. Like initial
that. Yeah. Oh my God.
Controlled flight.
It looks like it's working.
And with this, ship 25 is on its way to Hawaii.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's already past the McDowell line. It's already 9 kilometers up.
Oh my God. This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. History being made.
You know, I think that shot we had at liftoff, where you can see the boats in the foreground, gave you such a sense of scale.
It appears that they have lost the booster on the boost back burn, but it's okay. Ship 25 is continuing. It's right now. It's past 100 kilometers.
So we can confirm. So we can confirm now. Starship.
This is wonderful.
Has entered space.
It's in space. It's in space.
Oh my God.
Starship is in space.
And it's still burning in space too, which is great. So
and you can see all six Raptor engines are still running. Oh my God!
Now, Alex, when they say they lost the booster, was it? Did they have to employ the flight termination hardware on the booster, or what?
I was not able to really properly see it. It just appeared that it exploded. But again, you know, the important part was that ascent portion. The ship is continuing
to Hawaii.
Yeah, there's no words.
Yeah.
There's no words.
Right.
This is okay.
Only this is bonus.
Yeah, this is all bonus. We are in bonus territory. We saw a good first stage flight. We saw hot staging. We saw second stage ignition. This is already bonus. This is unbelievable.
And what we were talking about earlier was that, you know, what we were looking for from a success standpoint. And here we saw just a perfect liftoff with no engine loss. We saw hot staging, and now we're on our way to.
You good love their shots.
You said the burn is longer than
Yeah. So the comparison between the booster and the ship is burning for 6 minutes. It's not 2.5. It's 6 minutes. So it's a long burn. So you know, a lot of patience to get to that point. They have confirmed trajectory is nominal. So far,
up until this point, everything is good for the primary mission. Yeah. I'm fully admitting it. I never expected this. This is.
Those are ground cameras from us.
This is ground cameras from us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, DAS is still tracking it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
And a real kudos to the manual track, by the way. Das is the master of manual tracking. So he is tracking this. This is with the DAS AI employed right now, and he's getting this. He's getting this done for us. Dare I say, y'all?
And we are approaching step by step here a nominal insertion. Step by step, we are getting close here, and so far it seems everything is going well. This is unbelievable. Wow, Spacey.
If I look below there, that's our fuel tank level. It looks like they're having some telemetry on the fuel levels too. So they have plenty of fuel left.
They are about 2 minutes away from Starship engine cutoff, which if they arrive there, I mean, we might see a re-entry. I'm just saying it. We might see a re-entry.
We're about 9,000 kilometers away from that almost orbital speed, because orbital speed is about 27,000 kilometers per hour. Definitely getting almost there right now.
Yeah.
Remember that
what are we seeing here? This is just.
I don't know.
That's, I think, just the exhaust of the second stage, because yeah, that's just at some point the plume gets so big that it looks really funky here. But we are 1 minute away from Starship engine cutoff, and we still have
It's
3
looking
sea level
good
and
so far.
3 vacuum Raptor engines running. Wow!
Just remember that that with second stages, the most part of velocity is gained towards the end. So right now we're on the last minute, and it's still like 5,000 kilometers per hour, but that's normal. Just just real guidance. So
that means
it's getting there.
Final burn, right?
Yeah,
oh my
that
God.
is basically the computers saying, "Hey, we're close."
Okay, we are shut down there.
And we are waiting for Spacex confirming normal insertion. We are waiting for it.
And hats off to Das for that camera work. Great job, Das. You followed it all the way up.
And we are waiting. Still, at some point they will confirm it, and once they confirm it, that confirms a bonus for us. I'm speechless here. I'm honestly speechless.
I just got the high heart rate announcement on my watch. So
call up here. Coming up on the projected time that ship would shut down its engines.
Good.
Hello?
As you can tell, the excitement from the crowd here at Mission Control Center. Everyone is super excited. What a successful day this has been so far.
Standing by for acquisition of signal here, because they might not be in an area of a ground station where they probably confirm the
yeah.
So we are waiting for them to get a telemetry, and once they have the telemetry, they can confirm.
This point, major successful milestones through hot staging, which is the big objective today.
We can see Elon Musk behind the desk, standing there.
So
and we are
going to head into the coast phase. Planned for the next about hour and 5 minutes. We'll be returning around the T+1 hour and 15-minute mark. And that's while we're waiting for Starship to continue on to its next step for reentry. We're not totally sure what video we're going to get. And that video comes normally by overflying ground stations, but we don't have a ton along the flight path. So fingers crossed that we will get some via Starlink on this mission since we're testing that out.
So if you're just tuning in, we had what looked to be a very successful launch of Starship.
We are hearing some chat around the net, so we're going to try to parse that for you.
We don't get that chatter anymore, do we, gentlemen?
Oh yeah, that's but this is no matter what the result is, this is already a huge success.
And Alex, let me ask you this: if I guess the trajectory that they sent it on is going to have it, just by the math, end up off the coast of Hawaii one way or the other, right?
Well, if it was completely nominal, sure, it should reach that point. Obviously, as we were mentioning, there's not a lot of ground stations. One of my hopes, part of the trajectory brings them sort of near the eastern range in Florida, so I'm not fully sure if maybe they can get that telemetry back.
Also, we will, of course, just say this, after all of this,
hop on at our webcast desk.
we will, of course, after this, bring you all the analysis of, like, you can see the launch pad there. That looks...
It's still there. It's still there.
That looked way better. I'm already, like, calling it. That looked amazingly better.
Yeah, it looks like most of it is intact there, which is important. Right, so we're going to keep an ear.
lineup of the 6 Raptor engines on Starship, kind of like everything really like them. But what
So
we
we
do
are-
believe right now is that the automated flight termination system on second stage appears to have triggered very late in the burn as we were
Apparently, it might have it might have happened that the flight termination system of the second stage has been triggered. That's the belief of SpaceX right now. That might have happened. We are waiting for confirmation.
Well, if it was, we can confirm that it worked.
Right. Yeah, that's good. Then the FTS worked. Not the checklist.
A lot of things work today.
Yes.
The 33 engines. Did you see that?
Yes, and actually, the flight termination system working was probably a bonus too.
This is unbelievable. I said it before, but this is unbelievable. I'm completely speechless, and I believe we also have something special here for you, Kevin. If you're we have something that we wanted to show you once this happened, because we had a celebratory design for this. We now have our new hot staging shirt, which is
that's hot.
Yeah, and it's staging. Which is the kind of our way to celebrate this. You can now get this in the NSF store to celebrate this enormous success of SpaceX. And I think it's a really, really, really cool way to do it. So get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's hot. And speaking of hot, we have some other great things in the store too that you can check out, including metal prints. And I am sure, with all the cameras that we had down there today, that there's going to be some awesome launch photography available in many different.
Well, they are waiting to see if they can get the telemetry again, because the telemetry was interrupted at 148 kilometers altitude at almost the orbital speed, because it was 24,000 kilometers per hour. So we can think that Starship reached the orbit. Now we don't know if it is doing well, because the communication was interrupted. But I believe the mission is a success, because the goal was to reach orbit, and I think that is achieved. Bernard, what do you think? Bernard, you still with us? Okay, Bernard. Maybe he is in a concert now, because he was waiting for.
I agree with you, Andrew. This is a good start.
Yes.
Even if it fails later, it's a good start. It's a good one. I'm so excited. I'm joining with my boy, Wisdom, my student. He's watching and he's so filled with smiles.
Okay.
Well, this is Susan here. Yes, Adriano and everyone. I remember when I was 7 or 9, I forget now. It's a long time ago. When I actually saw the Apollo mission, launching and landing on the moon, I never thought 51 years later to actually see a Starship being launched, being so successful. And, the whole vision of what Elon wants is to colonize Mars, and it really is manifesting. I'm just really excited, and that we all watch it together with Adriano and SRI.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's history.
Truly awesome. Truly awesome. History being made.
Absolutely. History again. So kudos to SpaceX and Elon.
Okay, I love this. I love the successful projects of
Good.
space. I'm sorry. Jesus. Sorry.
Who's talking? Mary?
My student, Wisdom, is excited. He's a 14 years old boy. He's watching the Starship for the first time.
Okay.
I've told him a lot of story about Elon Musk. So he's just excited and shy.
Okay, excellent. Good. I think we can close this live stream, and I think we can be happy because this second test flight was a success. Definitely, whatever what's happened now to the Starship in orbit, I think if it is in orbit, it will continue to orbit, and maybe splash down their way as it was planned. We will see. We will know it. I think in the next hours what is happening. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Ad Astra.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.